Okay, so I've been waiting the longest time for House of Dragons to come out, and it is the Tuesday after it came out, or the Wednesday now because it's past 12 o'clock. But I want to see what it's like because I was a huge fan of Game of Thrones, and it's in my top 10 favorite shows of all time. And I hope that this um captures the expectations of Game of Thrones. I hope it oversees it. But I'm gonna start the first episode. I ain't gonna hold out because I've been trying to get into it my own self. So I thought I seen somebody riding, didn't I? I kinda like him. Oh, hold on now. Ain't this a man? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's over with. Well,
It was an unprecedented roundup of criminals of every ilk. It's all right. It's all right. This is all right. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right.
either she gonna die or the baby gonna die.
And the day grows ugly.
I wonder if this is how we should celebrate the birth of our future king. With wanton violence.
It's been 70 years since King Maegor's end. These nights are as green as summer grass. None have known real war. Their lord sent them to the tourney field with fists full of steel and balls full of seed. And we expect them to act with honour and grace. It's a marvel that war didn't break out in first blood.
Melos.
Your Grace. If you would.
Oh Lord.
During a difficult birth, it sometimes becomes necessary for the father to make an impossible choice.
Well, speak it.
To sacrifice one, or to lose them both. There is a chance that we can save the child. A technique is taught at the Citadel which involves cutting directly into the womb to free the infant. But the resulting blood loss...
7 hours, Mellows. You can save the child.
We must either act now, or leave it with the gods.
Don't say that, child. Say your wife, man. That child is a girl.
St. Crispin Cole will now tilt against...
I love you.
What the what?
What's happening?
No, it's all right.
What's happening? No, serious. What are you doing? How are they...
It's all right.
Serious, please. No, I'm scared. No.
Don't be scared.
What's happening?
Don't be scared. They're going to break the paper.
No.
It's all right. Please.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, no, no, no.
I'm making the first incision. Please don't be scared.
No, please. No, no,
Don't be scared.
He's so stupid. And why is he only doing this because he think it's gonna be a boy? But why should it be a girl? And she's sitting there begging you. Oh Lord. Begging you, and you just stupid. That's why your son, I mentioned your brother gonna be the king. You ain't got no heir. You ain't got no heir. Now you ain't finna have no wife. Watch it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Tell it. Go on, tell it. Ooh. Oh.
Yield. Yield.
I thought the baby was choking on blood for a minute. That is the baby.
Thank you. I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
In his chambers.
What?
I wouldn't know what to say.
It's not that. He'll be glad of a visitor.
I know goddamn well you ain't trying to see your daughter here.
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
You trying to send your daughter in there to sleep with the king? This man crazy.
Or queen. I, Roman Baratheon, promise to be faithful.
There's something else that I need to tell you. Might be difficult for you to understand, but you must hear it. Our histories. They tell us that Aegon looked across the Blackwater from Dragonstone, saw a rich land ripe for the capture. But ambition alone is not what drove him to conquest. It was a dream. And just as Daenerys foresaw the end of Valyria, Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men. Just to begin with a terrible winter, gusting out of the distant north.
Oh,
Rickon Stark, Lord of Winterfell.
Aegon
Stark.
saw absolute darkness riding on those winds, and whatever dwells within will destroy the world of the living. When this great winter comes, Rhaenyra, all of Westeros must stand against it. And if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne. A king or queen, strong enough to unite the realm against the cold.
Daenerys.
Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire. This secret, it's been passed from king to heir since Aegon's time. Now you must promise to carry it and protect it.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Promise me this, Rhaenyra. Promise me.
When is the next episode? Hold on. Okay, I loved this episode. So now I said this is gonna start my review of the episode. This episode was great. They introduced the characters. I could see Daemon and the king, he named Viserys. I guess Daenerys brother is named after him, but her name is Rhaenyra. And what get me, because them dude who sit on the council, they was making me mad. He chose his son over his wife, and then I knew the son was coughing blood, but he chose the son over his wife, and then both of them wind up dying. And let's just be honest, his brother is not fit to sit on the Iron Throne. We can see that. This episode was great. It was wonderful. It introduced new characters, and he said Aegon Targaryen had a vision of the future, which is events that happened in Game of Thrones. This episode was great. And to say that it's a prequel to Game of Thrones, I am glad that they actually brought this out, and I'm trying to wait for the next episode. So when it comes down to this episode, Game of Thrones, no, not Game of Thrones, House of Dragon. Okay, I don't know what the episode called, but let me see. Because I ain't even gonna tell no lie. This episode was great. Um, so episode 1, The Heirs of the Dragon. I give this episode a 10 out of 10. This episode was perfect to me. Um, it captured the whole vibe of Game of Thrones, and to tell the truth, to me, it's actually better than the premiere of Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones premiere was not this action packed, this good to me. So this was very great. So like I said, I give it a 10 out of 10. And when the next episode drops, I'm gonna be watching it. But like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next one.